factor that they looked at is, do you have international experience in an international program? And is it in an English-speaking country? That's the order. Everything else actually comes in. So the majors first, is it in their field, and then it's the international experience. So it is a benefit. So they looked, and here's some of the answers they came up with. Cannot afford to study abroad despite financial aid. Study abroad program will not enhance my academic or future vocational goals. My family does not support participation in study abroad. I lack support and encouragement from my academic advisor. I want to graduate as soon as possible and believe studying abroad would hinder my progress. Study abroad programs do not go to destinations that interest me. And guess what? If we hear that, there's usually some faculty member saying, where do you want to go? And they'll try to figure it out. I do not know what study abroad programs are offered, and I lack support and encouragement from my professors. So you can see a lot of it's either money or support. Support should be easier than it is. Very much. Can't afford to study abroad. Now, here's what I think is quite amazing. Who can't afford to study abroad? Females. Who's going to study abroad? Females. If you UWSP, it's about 3 out of every 4. 75% of people who study abroad are female. They're the ones that can't afford it. But they see the benefits of it. They see the benefits of it. We weren't able to explain that. We didn't gather the correct data to explain that. That I found it quite interesting after the fact. But you're nice. I want to graduate as soon as possible by studying abroad and enter my class. Well, this doesn't shock anybody, right? 35% are freshmen, seniors is 53%. When you see the light at the end of the tunnel, that's why you have to let international programs be planned from the start. So as parents, friends, be supportive and help them out. Is it expensive? Yes and no. Our study abroad programs are cheaper than most of your major university tuitions out there. To go study abroad in London, England, the last time I went, which was in 2011, it cost $9,000 to go for a semester, plus their extras. Their tuition wasn't much more than that. So yes and no. It's more expensive than if they stay at Stevens Point. Far less than most major campuses. I do not know what study abroad programs are offered. Different percentages. So you can see a lot of it's just lack of knowledge. Why they're not doing it. We know it's beneficial. We've shown you the benefits. We've shown you the business benefits. Now there's your males and females right now. That's the hardest one. You had to have been there. Did I get you, Todd? 3 countries that students are most interested in studying abroad. What do you think they are? Australia, England, and New Zealand. Yes, because they're English speaking. Oh, and why not? Because they usually lump in Australia and New Zealand in UWSP. Here's my favorite church in all I've seen in the world. Absolutely gorgeous inside. It's small, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So, 2012 I went. I was just this past summer, took students on my history and psychology trip, and here's what they said. And I put all the comments that were written down. I didn't put anything out. Incredible journey, great opportunity, trip time of my life, and 5 times means 5 different responses. Amazing trip, experience, 8 times. Special, unforgettable trip. Enjoyed every minute. Outstanding trip. Learned so much, more than a normal classroom. Awesome, life-changing trip. That is the standard response of anybody who's studying abroad. And you ask them 10. And most of the people who do study abroad do journaling. Because now it's reflection. You have to reflect on what you did each and every day. And that's another way to put stuff into your brain for better processing to recall at a later date. You got the journal. I just got this email 2 weeks ago. Dr. Reed, I looked at my journal for the first time in 5 years. I cannot believe what I still remember about that trip. I would love to say that's what our kids would say about our teaching. It probably is not. We all believe we're good teachers. The best teachers travel. I want to thank International Programs. These are the people who put it together, and they work all year long to put together a great thing. I don't know about, so somebody told me, I got a kid, Mark. Mark couldn't go because he had a job. How come you don't work? Makes time better. Love you all for coming. Any questions? I'll ask those questions. You can see how many we got right.